Project coordinator Nigel John said that pipe installation from Point Celine to the Gulf Coast Junction is 95% complete. He explained some of the remaining work along the Kirani James Boulevard area.
From the Panday intersection, heading towards St. George's along the Kirani James Boulevard, we would have noticed that the installation commenced and it seems to have paused. And that is because the first section that was done with the ductile iron pipes, the large metal pipes that have been installed elsewhere. However, for the remaining installation, it will be something called high-density polyethylene, HDPE. They are installed differently, they're connected differently. There will be something called butt fusion, is a type of welding for those pipes. And the contractor is mobilizing, has the equipment already to do the butt fusion welding, but is now mobilizing a different team. From there, all the way across the carronage and through the tunnel, we're basically at sea level. When you dig and your ground level is almost at sea level, it means that you're going to be in seawater or brackish water. And that's why we're using the HDPE pipes, because those will be more resistant to the environment in which they will be installed.
John said the project also includes upgrades in the town of St. George, where the sewage network dates as far back as 80 years.
Just at the base of the steps to the hospital, and in the same area, that is where the installation of sewer pipes, that is for sewage now, for black water, those would be installed from there, also passing through Sendell Tunnel, along the Wharf Road, along the Port Highway to the Alien Francisque roundabout, but also in several roads, Green Street and several other roads within St. George's. The intention is to make sure that we upgrade those lines to increase the capacity to carry, as well as to replace worn and dated infrastructure. Some of the sewer pipes in St. George's are over 80 years old, going up on 100, so they're grand pipes, and many don't have the carrying capacity because of deposition over the decades. So we have to we're taking the opportunity in this project to upgrade that infrastructure, and whilst we're doing the sewer pipes, we're also improving the lift stations.
The project, which began its implementation phase in July 2025, must be completed by February 2026. As the team works to meet the implementation timeline, new traffic arrangements for the south of the island have been introduced. According to Inspector Ryan Smith of the Royal Grenada Police Force, all traffic from the Kirani James Boulevard must now move in a southerly direction.
The traffic arrangement that is existing on the Monto Public Road will remain in effect. Vehicles traveling along the Kirani James Boulevard and the Grand Anse Public Road will only be allowed to flow in the direction of the international airport. Traffic flowing in a southern direction, that is in the direction of the town of St. George's, on reaching the Food Fair Junction, that is the junction where the Monto Public Road intersects with the Grand Anse Public Road, will only be allowed to make a right turn onto the Monto Public Road and take the first left, that is into Callan Park, along the Gulf Coast Public Road. On reaching the intersection where, with Cafe Public Road, vehicles can make a right turn and exit onto the Springs Public Road.
Commuters and truck operators are encouraged to utilize the Grand Anse Valley Public Road, and a no parking policy is in effect in that area. Reporting for GBN News, I am Deidre Seeley.